Two brothers, one destiny. Gordon the Gamer and Deathwolf are GCB Gaming.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GCB Gaming channel. It's me, Deathwolf, and today I'm still playing Shadowrun Returns. This is episode 2, and we've just gone off to the coroner to have a look at Sam's body and see if we can get any clues. So let's click continue and skip on to this. Let's run in and talk to the coroner. I can see it shadows off until you run past her. He's in the back. Let's go and see who he is. Ah, smell of death and decomposition. Is he a ghoul? No, he's a dwarf. Hello, fellow dwarf. Greetings. I wonder who that he's digging into at the minute. Are you the coroner? No, I'm the receptionist. Of course I'm the coroner. Let's introduce myself. Located chips. Great way to find your friends when they're decomposing. We're in the Barrens, which was, I think it's Redmond Barrens or Richmond Barrens. Can't remember which, so I'll just go back to calling the Barrens. It's, I think it might be the same as nowadays. Sorry, it's like in real life as with storyline in Shadowrun. Richmond is the best place to. It's like a really great place to be, possibly the best part of Seattle. If you're from Seattle, let me know if I'm right or not. And it's basically become a hellhole. In 2013, one of the nuclear power plants starts leaking into Beaver Lake. Yes, I know what you're thinking, dirty comments, but please don't leave them below. And it's about 3-4 kilometre radius of Beaver Lake became contaminated and started to glow, naming most of the area Glow City. A ripper. Classics! I wonder if he came from London for this one. A liver. He's taken a liver from an alcoholic. This really can't be a good idea. Let's see what else has gone. He's taken a heart. And a spleen. Do you think it's Hannibal Lecter on after a meal? No. It's McCluskey. He's an orc. I originally thought it was a troll, but he hasn't got horns. Yes, trolls are horny. Let's raid this bit here. It's gonna give me nothing. They were talking, that's what kept it slow. Basic medkit. Let's have a look at Sam. So, we're looking for a med student, probably. Step 1, let's pull the business card. Seamstress Union. I wonder what sort of seamstress they are. Let's pull a cred stick. Cred sticks in Shadowrun are basically a credit card. There's no real cash in hand anymore, it's all done from a cred stick, which are normally secure, but this is a standard, cheap, unsecured one, which means anyone can use it, and it would just have basically a payment card of 300 yen. I'm not going to take the shirt, but let's have a quick look at it. As you can see, it's a bit dirty, so definitely I'm going to leave that. Handwritten note. Someone called Jessica, and they argued. It's been a long time. Let's have a go. And let's talk to McCluskey. I wonder if all detectives are like this. But he's working for Lone Star rather than the police. The police basically been abandoned. Think Robocop, they all went on strike. Lone Star was called in as a private company to give security, so basically like G4, but these work, G4 don't. and they basically replaced the police forces worldwide, and nowadays White Star is across the globe. Oh, once you get McCluskey, once he gets the Ripper case solved, he becomes a lieutenant. And why does that fill me with dread? So we're looking for a mage. A drug-dealing mage, at that. As I've said previously, mages in Shadowrun, you cannot tell if they're using magic. There's no audible part, there's no visual part of movements and that. It's all from the mind. You can think it, it'll happen. But you've got to have line of sight. So if you're blind and a magic user, you're pretty much screwed. Unless you get cybernetic eyes, which probably won't work because they're not part of you and this is a machine you're looking through. But if you had basically regrew synthetic eyes, you probably abuse magic that way. He's looking for a whacked out surgeon. I'd say it's a bit more than that. We're looking for Jack the Ripper, I hope. As he says here, could be a military field surgeon, could be an antique medicine aficionado. It's Jack the Ripper, isn't it? Because nowadays, all surgery is done using lasers. Basically, leave it to a computer or another form of drone. I'm no help, dwarf. Yes, we're no help. Now go away. As you see, it says Lone Star. And yeah, I hope not all detectives are like this because he's pretty scary. If you notice, third one down, it says Strength 4. I didn't boost my strength that high. I'm hoping not to get into melee combat. So, I'm just going to work on throwing fireballs. I have no doubt. Let's see if he's the welcoming committee. Oh, he runs the show, does he? He's probably more of a puppet than a puppet master, but let's see. Let's talk to Dresden. Yes, I really am great at dinner parties. Please take me to one. Just, I warn you now, you probably can't take me back. Unless it's to apologise. Sam was here when I needed him. Let's see what he's like. Here's the description of McCluskey. Yes, he really is a piece of work. We wish we could just bump him off and get rid of him. But let's see if we get to do that later in the game. McCluskey's on the take, but let's see. Someone quite high up. Could be anyone really. See what organs are worth these days. As you can see at the end of the first paragraph, it says about synthetics and cybernetics. They pretty much are completely on the market nowadays, but if you're having cybernetics, well actually if you're having anything replaced, it affects your essence pool, which affects how well you use magic or how all things like healing will work on you. Organ grinders, they'll deal with a fresh corpse, but pretty much everything nowadays is just replaced. It's grown in a lab or built by a robot in a little room somewhere. So let's see who uses scalpels. Not many people use scalpels nowadays. Seamstress Union. There's a club nearby. We're in the Barrens, which, as you know, it is pretty much a cesspit nowadays. I gained 2 karma, which probably means I won't be spending it on anything. Ooh, I might be able to, because I'll have 4 karma now, but I'll see what I can buy at the end of this chat, because you can't actually access any of the menu until you finish chatting. Which is 50-50, whether it's good or bad. Let's go to a body locker. Yes, body locker. Why would I want to go to a body locker? Who knows? But, okay, let's run up here. First I'll do this. I have 4 karma to spend. Let's go spend the karma on spellcasting. Let's click willpower to jump straight there. By clicking spellcasting, I can have an extra spell slot, which at the minute, until I find a shop, is pretty useless. So let's shrink that. I got a basic medkit in here. A dock wagon kit. Dock wagon is basically your paramedics nowadays. They'll turn up in an ambulance and throw you in the back. Could be a robot. Ooh, John Doe. Let's see who's in here. The bright, shining orange hair? This looks familiar, but who is it? Jake Armitage! He is from the original 1993 Shadowrun game from the Nintendo, I think it was SNES and Master System, or was it Mega Drive? Wasn't really a big Sega fan at the time, but if you can let me know which one it was, post at the bottom, that'd be great. Yeah, as I was saying, Dock Wagon have replaced your paramedics. Could be a robotic system turns up, and in the tabletop game you can buy different forms of contract. So that they could pick you up, fix you there and then. They could take you somewhere for full extensive. Do I look like an alarm clock? No, we'll go for sleeping with in a freezer. Yeah, as I was saying, the Dock Wagon could take you away for full sensitive care, replace all body organs. Each contract costs different. As you'll see in the game, they have different cost trauma kits, which work better than health pack kits, but keep both on you. It always helps. Did he know the latest victim? Did he know Sam? They used to drink together. That's always a good thing, having someone to drink with. Nice to meet you, Jake. Always be polite when meeting someone new in RPGs. You never know if it's going to affect you later on. I don't think it really has an effect with Shadowrun, but it's a habit that I try to keep in. Plus, in character, I'd probably be nice and polite. I'm a mage. No one knows I can do weird things to you. It's like one of the spells in Shadowrun. You can give a split-second thought. So you're in a car chase. You look out the back window. Or if you're driving through the rearview mirror, you see the driver, you get him to turn left. Before he knows what's happening, he's slammed into a wall. If it's just across into a cross field, his partner can shake you and go, "What are you doing?" which instantly breaks the spell. And it pulls it back, basically pulls themselves back into control. Let's see what they know anything about his death. So, happened in broad daylight. Let's see if we can find someone to help. The Halloweeners. There's plenty of gangs throughout the Barrens. Halloweeners are one. I'll try and find out a bit more blurb for episode 3, and I'll give you that then. Let's go for street justice. They're a whiny bunch of gangers. Let's see what tells them apart to everyone else. I believe I've skipped past that. But, as said in one of the previous ones, they wear a flaming jack-o'-lantern. And I'm not planning to get close to anyone, so I'm going to take a rifle, although I'll probably never use it. Got AK-97, which of course will be the latest version of the AK-47. Tell me more about these gangs first. Here you go, the Flaming Jack-o'-lantern of Doom. Or Flaming Jack-o'-lantern of Not Very Scary. but we'll see how bad they are when we come across them. Let's go. If you've already been parked somewhere on the map, it clouds over a bit, but you're not running blind, where, as you saw when I walked into the area, it was pretty hefty. I'm going to pause it over the loading screen because it normally takes a while. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Redmond Barrens, which is pretty much a hellhole now. Got a bit of blurb there. Parts of dog-eat-dog slums. Basically, in when the crash happened, which is February 8th, 2009, a virus swept the world and basically destroyed a lot of the computer infrastructure, which caused thousands of jobs to thousands of people. Oh, let's have a look at this person down here. To lose their jobs, and about 80% of businesses vanished. Most of the primary industry just went, which left a lot of homes and businesses closing due to foreclosure, whatever that is, and like defaulting on loans. So basically, it left it open for a lot of homeless to move into nice big condos and all that. So what used to be a really nice area got flooded with hobos that started fights, got drunk. Fighting with a shaman here. What's your story, little friend? He's Vlad. Maybe he's a vampire. Insects. Dark aliens. Run! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it quits here because I think it's been long enough. The first, episode 2. Please come back and watch episode 3, and hopefully, if you watch episode 3, there'll be 4, 5, and so on. So, good day, and we'll see you later.